another question coming from the Russian farm, as they mentioned the Ukraine and Russian war, and I think they would like to know what do we expect, and how will it affect NFSC or the China and U.S. relation, this war?
Look, I think this is one of the most dangerous things that's going on, is that this escalation of the war, obviously by the West, being met by Russian counter-escalation is very, very dangerous. It was the former chief of staff of the Ukrainian army that just said the other day that we seem to be hurtling into World War III. We know that the North Koreans are putting troops in there. This war seems to be expanding. The New York Times reported that American officials and European officials met with senior Ukrainian officials to talk about deploying tactical nuclear weapons to Ukraine. We've already seen where Ukrainian forces have hit into Russia with long-range and medium-range missiles made by both the United States and Great Britain. You've seen a counter hit by the Russians. President Trump has said, and he stated this very firmly, that he believes he can bring a lasting ceasefire, cessation of hostilities, and a peace deal in 48 to 72 hours. And I just hope in the 55 days we have remaining that that NATO and the United States don't back more, I think, irresponsible behavior by Zelensky and his forces. Look, I am a known critic of this war from the beginning. I've been 100% right about this war from the beginning. And if they had listened to the advice that we gave them on the eve of this conflict 1,000 days ago, you would not have 1 million dead Ukrainians, and quite frankly, a part of the country that looks like Dresden, the bombing of Dresden by Allied forces in 1945. What has happened in Ukraine is a terrible tragedy. I hope it's a lesson for the world that these conflicts can quickly get out of hand. A conflict in the South China Sea or around Taiwan would quickly get out of hand. And this NFSC and War Room have to be at the forefront of warning people about what these conflicts could be.